Hey everyone. So Thanksgiving's coming here in the United States, and every year my family has basically the same side dishes. I'm talking about for decades we've had the same side dishes. I'm not complaining because I absolutely love them. What are they? There's as many in the United States do. We had our version of a green bean casserole. Ours had a cheesy version with a crispy, crumbly top. So I'm going to show you how to make that in a vegan and gluten-free recipe. We also have cranberry sauces, both that canned cranberry sauce and also I personally like what we had. We always had a cranberry relish, which is cold. It's so quick and easy to make. It's naturally vegan. It's naturally gluten-free. It's fresh cranberries and oranges. It's just fresh and bright, and it helps cut all the heavy food that you're having during Thanksgiving. We also have various forms of stuffing at our family gatherings. And so I'm going to show you how to make two stuffings, both again, vegan and gluten-free. One is a cornbread stuffing. The other is just a traditional bread stuffing. I'm also going to show you how to make a turkey loaf that is not made with real turkey, but it's made with, it's soy-based, and it's delicious. It comes with a nice, rich gravy. So that the recipe video you'll see has both of those. So here's the caveat. These recipes and the videos are all from last year. These are from when I was just a few months into this YouTube channel. And at that time, I was just starting out. I was kind of nervous and shy to speak to the camera. So all of my videos started off with voiceovers. Tell me what you think about voiceovers. Yes, it was AI voiceovers. However, I wrote the script. I wrote the recipes are all mine, and the videos were all created by me, but you just don't see my face. It's called a faceless video, if you will. However, for fun, I'm piecing those all together here, and I'll let you watch those. I didn't feel like recreating the wheel for this Thanksgiving 2025 because all the recipes I would show you are the same. It's just in a different filming format. Stick around to the end with the stuffing video because, it was my attempt at humor. And I show you kind of a battle between two stuffings, if you will. And there's a special guest in that particular video. It's comical, both serious humor and also a bit, that's a little funny. So anyway, it's humorous for me to watch. I hope you enjoy that. And I hope you enjoy all the videos. And if you have any other Thanksgiving meals that you like sharing with others, please leave a comment. One thing I didn't include was mashed potatoes because that's so easy to turn into gluten-free and vegan. It's already gluten-free. To make it vegan, you just swap out your butter for vegan butter and swap out your milk or cream for a vegan substitute of your choice. If you like to add cream cheese or sour cream, you just swap that out. So I spared you from having to watch that video. But I do want to say that in an upcoming video, I'm hoping to create a gluten-free and vegan seitan turkey loaf or turkey roast, if you will. So that should be coming up in the next week or so before Thanksgiving. And in addition, I'm about to release another meal that you can serve for Thanksgiving. It's an Italian sausage stuffed acorn squash.
Thanksgiving is approaching, and you are going to want this appetizer to serve at your gatherings. It's simple and easy to make, yet delicious and impressive. And as always on this channel, the dish is gluten-free and vegan. We're making healthy, nut-free, sliceable vegan cheese rounds. One is topped with a sweet rosemary cranberry jam, and the other is topped with a savory combination of lemon zest, parsley, and smoked paprika. To make the cheese rounds, you'll need 1 cup of sunflower seeds, 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast, 2 teaspoons of light miso paste, 1 tablespoon of unmelted coconut oil, 4 tablespoons of tahini, 1 lemon, 1 large clove of garlic or 2 small cloves, 1 tablespoon of agar-agar, and 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. Bring a medium pot of water to boil. Add the sunflower seeds and boil on medium heat for 15 minutes. While the sunflower seeds boil, oil 2 small cheese molds with coconut oil. We used 2 4-inch Teflon baking molds. Juice the lemon and save the exterior to zest. When the sunflower seeds are finished boiling, drain them but reserve 1/3 cup of the water. Place the sunflower seeds, nutritional yeast, miso paste, coconut oil, tahini, peeled garlic, lemon juice, paprika, and the reserved 1/3 cup of water in a high-speed blender and blend until smooth. In a saucepan, add 1 cup of water and the agar-agar and stir to combine. Bring to a boil and simmer for 1 minute. Add this to the blender with the other ingredients. Blend until the mixture is smooth. Pour the cheese sauce into the 2 molds and allow to cool slightly before covering with wrap. Place the cheese in the refrigerator for several hours until it is firm. To prepare the rosemary cranberry jam, you'll need 1 cup of fresh cranberries, 1/3 cup of vegan sugar, 1/2 cup of water, and 2 fresh rosemary sprigs. Chop the cranberries into small pieces using a knife or food processor. Place the sugar, cranberries, and water in a saucepan and combine. Add the rosemary sprigs. Bring to a boil and simmer for about 12 minutes to allow the cranberry mixture to thicken. Allow to cool to room temperature. Remove the rosemary and place the jam in the refrigerator to chill. Dice about a tablespoon of parsley and zest 1 lemon. For serving, place the cheese rounds on a platter. Top 1 round with the cranberry jam and the other with smoked paprika, chopped parsley, and lemon zest. We paired the cranberry jam-topped cheese with boss pear and baguette slices, and the lemon zest-topped cheese with crackers and cucumber slices. If you enjoyed this video, please support our channel by hitting the like button. Also, subscribe to our channel for upcoming Thanksgiving gluten-free and vegan dishes.
Looking for something other than the processed faux turkey or lentil loaf for the holidays? Want something so easy to make, yet truly delicious and even a bit decadent? Give this no turkey loaf and gravy recipe a try. And as always on this channel, it's gluten-free and vegan. To make the no turkey loaf, you'll need the following: 1 block of pressed extra firm tofu, 1 cup of chickpea flour, 1/4 cup of arrowroot powder, 1/2 cup of vegetable broth, 1 tablespoon of gluten-free soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of light miso paste, 1/2 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, 1 tablespoon of poultry seasoning, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Add all of these ingredients to a food processor and pulse until you achieve a thick batter-like mixture. On a baking tray lined with parchment paper, form the mixture into an oval loaf. Cover the loaf with foil and bake in a 375-degree oven for 45 minutes. After baking for 45 minutes, remove the foil and brush the loaf with olive oil. Place the loaf back in the oven without the foil and allow to bake for about an additional 10 to 15 minutes. Remove the loaf from the oven. The loaf should be browned and have a slight spring when pressed. Allow it to cool slightly to firm up for cutting. To make the gravy, you'll need 2 tablespoons of vegan butter, 1/4 cup of vegan whipping cream, 2 cups of vegetable broth, 2 tablespoons of gluten-free all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of gluten-free soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of light miso paste, 1/2 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, 1 tablespoon of poultry seasoning, and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Melt the vegan butter in a saucepan over medium heat. Add the flour and stir to make a roux. Stir the roux for about 1 minute. Then add the remaining gravy ingredients, except the vegetable broth and whipping cream. Stir everything to combine. Then follow by adding the vegetable broth and stir again to combine everything. Allow the gravy to simmer for about 5 minutes so that it thickens. Stir occasionally to make a smooth gravy. Then add the vegan whipping cream and stir to incorporate that into the gravy. Taste the gravy to see if it needs additional salt or pepper. Allow it to simmer for about an additional 5 minutes to thicken. To impress your guests, slice the no-turkey loaf into hearty slices and serve on a platter decorated with herbs such as rosemary and thyme. Don't forget to use a generous amount of the delicious gravy. And for a great leftover tip, this no-turkey loaf and gravy make delicious hot no-turkey sandwiches. Check out these next videos in our Thanksgiving recipe series. And for more gluten-free and vegan takes, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel.
For most, Thanksgiving is all about the side dishes, and everyone has their favorites. These sides are a rich and cheesy green bean casserole and a fresh and tart cranberry relish. Both are easy to make, delicious, and as always on this channel, gluten-free and vegan. Everyone has their notion of a green bean casserole for Thanksgiving. Most think of a cream of mushroom sauce topped with fried onions. This is something slightly different, using a creamy shredded cheese and cream cheese base topped with buttery crumbled cornflakes. To make the creamy and cheesy green bean casserole, start with 1 pound of green beans. We like the French style because they are more tender than the standard green beans. Sort and wash the green beans. Place the green beans in a steamer basket over a pot of boiling water, cover with a lid, and steam for about 5 minutes until slightly cooked but still firm. Alternatively, you can microwave the beans for a few minutes. Add water and ice to a large bowl. Add the hot green beans to this ice bath to prevent further cooking. While the beans cool, measure 1 cup of gluten-free and vegan cornflakes and crush them in a plastic bag with a mallet or rolling pin. Measure about 2 tablespoons of vegan butter and melt it in a microwave for a few seconds. In a small bowl, combine the crushed cornflakes and melted butter. Next, cut off a 1/4 piece of a yellow onion. Grate it using a box grater or microplane. The grated onion will be a wet pulp. You want about a teaspoon of this pulp. Add 2 tablespoons of vegan butter to a skillet on medium heat. When the butter melts, add the onion pulp and stir for about a minute. Then add 2 tablespoons of gluten-free flour and stir to make a roux. Add 1/2 teaspoon each of salt, pepper, and sugar. Stir these into the roux. Add 1/2 cup of vegan milk. We used cashew milk. Then add 1/2 cup of vegan sour cream. Stir the roux milk and sour cream in the pan on low heat to combine all of the ingredients. Then fold the drained green beans into the sour cream mixture. Make sure all of the beans are well coated. Generously butter the sides and bottom of a casserole dish. Layer the dish with about 1/4 of the green beans. Measure 1 cup of shredded vegan cheese of choice. We used mozzarella. Sprinkle 1/3 of the cheese on top of the green beans. Then add another layer of green beans topped with more cheese. Repeat this process, ending with green beans on top. Then sprinkle the buttered crushed cornflakes on top. Bake the green bean casserole in a 475-degree oven for 20 minutes or until well heated and the top is golden brown. Yes, you can have your canned cranberry sauce, but mix things up with this quick and easy to make no-cook fresh orange cranberry relish. To make the relish, you'll need 12 ounces of fresh cranberries and 1 orange. We recommend using organic for both. In addition, you'll need 1 cup of vegan sugar. This makes for a fairly sweet relish, so you certainly can reduce the sugar if you like a tartar relish. Leave the skin on the orange and cut off the ends, and then cut it into pieces, removing any seeds. Add the cranberries, sugar, and orange pieces to a food processor and pulse until everything is finely ground into a relish. Place the cranberry relish in a bowl and cover with wrap and allow to chill in the refrigerator for a few hours. This resting and chilling time will also enhance the flavor of the relish. Check out these other videos in our Thanksgiving series and hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more gluten-free and vegan takes.
This is the dramatic tale of two Thanksgiving stuffings. Let's clarify that: gluten-free and vegan stuffings, cornbread stuffing and traditional bread stuffing to be exact. Bob and Judith have been invited to the family Thanksgiving dinner at Aunt Matilda's house. They've been assigned to bring the stuffing. The problem is that they both are gluten-free and vegan. Let's listen in.
Now what do we do?
Yeah, you know Uncle Hank is going to throw a fit over our stuffing if it's gluten-free and vegan.
Hold on a moment. Fear not, my children. I am your gluten-free and vegan recipe fairy godmother. First off, Uncle Hank doesn't know his from a hole in the ground. And let me show you how to win him over with these recipes for gluten-free and vegan cornbread and traditional bread stuffings.
Thank you, fairy godmother.
It's my pleasure. And to our viewers, you'll want to stick around to see what Uncle Hank has to say about these stuffings. This cornbread stuffing is a pleasant combination of buttery goodness layered with the savoury undertones of sage, mixed with the sweetness of bosc pears and fresh cranberries. Toasted pecans add texture and crunch. This recipe features the cornbread from this channel's prior video, which I've linked below. You'll need one batch of gluten-free and vegan cornbread that was made in an 8 by 8 inch pan. Cut that into 1-inch cubes and spread the cubes on a baking tray lined with parchment paper. Place the cornbread cubes in a 350-degree oven for about 15 minutes or until they become crispy. You want them crisp enough to absorb liquids during baking while retaining the cornbread texture. Dice 1 yellow onion. Dice 3 washed celery stalks. Add 4 tablespoons of vegan butter to a large pot over medium heat.
That's a lot of butter.
Oh, come now. It's Thanksgiving. Just stuff your mug with delicious food as a treat, and you just might bond with Uncle Hank. Now let me get on with this recipe. Add the diced onion and celery to the melted butter and stir on medium heat for about 3 minutes so that the vegetables soften. Then stir in 1 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Then add 1 teaspoon of poultry seasoning. Stir the seasonings and vegetables together. Turn off the heat to prevent burning while you complete the next step. Toast pecan halves in a 350-degree oven for about 3 to 5 minutes. Salt and wash 1 cup of fresh cranberries. Finally, slice 2 tablespoons of fresh sage. Dice 2 cleaned bosc pears into small cubes. Add the cranberries, pears, sage and toasted pecans to the pot of cooked vegetables. Stir to combine everything together. Add the cornbread cubes and stir these into the vegetable and fruit mixture. Then add 2 cups of vegetable broth. Stir everything together well to combine. Rub the inside of a casserole dish with butter. Yes, more butter. Pour the cornbread stuffing into the baking dish, cover it with foil, and bake the casserole in a 350-degree oven for 40 minutes with the foil on top. After 40 minutes of baking, remove the foil and bake for an additional 20 minutes. The top of the stuffing should be slightly crispy and the bottom layers a bit softer. If you like drier stuffing, stir it and place it back into the oven to bake longer. If you like it more moist, add more vegetable broth and stir and bake again for a few more minutes. There you have it, delicious gluten-free and vegan cornbread stuffing.
Thank you, fairy godmother. I think we can handle that recipe.
Yeah, and I have a feeling Uncle Hank is going to love it.
Oh, good. Let's move on to the traditional bread stuffing recipe, shall we? This bread stuffing is a classic. It uses gluten-free and vegan white bread to serve as a palette for sage, parsley and thyme. It is perfect with your favourite Thanksgiving gravy. This recipe uses Shah gluten-free and vegan white bread. As with the cornbread, cube the bread and bake it in a 350-degree oven for about 15 minutes or until crispy. Dice 1 onion and 3 stalks of celery and slice 2 tablespoons of fresh sage. Again, place 4 tablespoons of vegan butter into a large pot and melt it on medium heat. Add the diced onion and celery and cook for about 3 minutes to soften the vegetables. Add 1 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Then add 2 teaspoons of poultry seasoning and 1 teaspoon each of dried thyme and sage. Chop 2 tablespoons of fresh parsley and add this to the pot. Stir the vegetables and herbs to combine. Next, add the dried bread cubes and mix everything together. Then add 2 cups of vegetable broth. Stir well to coat the bread cubes with the broth and vegetables. Butter a casserole dish and pour the bread stuffing into the dish. Cover with foil and place in a 350-degree oven for 40 minutes. Then remove the foil and bake for an additional 20 minutes or until the top is crispy. And there you have it, a classic bread stuffing made gluten-free and vegan. Think you can also handle making this stuffing, my lovelies?
We sure can.
Uncle Hank, what do you think of the stuffing Judith and I made?
Why, I think they both are the best stuffing I ever had since my cousin Bonnie Sue's stuffing passed down by her family, especially that cornbread stuffing. And did you say they are gluten-free and vegan?
Yes, they are.
Well, isn't that the cat's pajamas?
And there you have it. All's well that ends well. I suppose you both gained a little credit Thanksgiving.
Will we see you again, Fairy Godmother?
Don't worry, I'll be watching and back the instant you need me for more gluten-free and vegan recipes. And to our viewers, hit the like and subscribe buttons so I can continue to help these two with their recipe conundrums.
So I don't know what you think. Let me know in the comments. Were you amused? Did you find this helpful? Do you prefer to see my face, or did you like the voiceovers? Let me know what you think. And also check out these next videos.